Testing, testing. All right. I think we are live and ready to roll here. And I'm trying to live stream this into the Facebook page, my Facebook page as well. So I want to double check that that is working. But you're in the right place if you're looking for the virtual workshop on 10 common mistakes to avoid when building or buying a new home in Central PA. It does look like it's working. So I'm going to respect everybody's time, and we're at the top of the hour. So we're going to get right into it. I'm just going to share my screen. Make sure I've got the slides up here. So as I mentioned, this is a free virtual workshop with 10 common mistakes to avoid if you're thinking about building or buying a new home in Central PA in the next 3 to 6 months or sooner. And by avoiding these common mistakes, you could save yourself thousands of dollars plus a ton of time and frustration. So before I introduce myself and before we get into the 10 common mistakes, just a couple of housekeeping items, a couple of things that will help us get the most of our time together. And I'm just bringing it up on my page here to make sure. I'm always paranoid that it's, that everything is working correctly. So number one, you might want to have a pen and paper handy to take some notes. I will be happy to send anyone who would like a copy of the recording of this and or a PDF copy of the slides after this workshop. Just shoot me an email, and my contact information, I'll share that at the end. If you don't already have it, just shoot me an email and I'll happily send you a copy of the recording and the slides. I will also be happy to answer any and all of your questions. So go ahead, you can post them in the Q&A box, or if you're watching live on Facebook, you can post them in the comments, or if you're watching after the fact on Facebook. So for those of you who don't know, my name is Josh Schoenly with eXp Realty right here in Central PA. And the information I'm about to share with you could save you thousands of dollars and a great deal of time and frustration. Now, I've been licensed as a real estate agent. Let's actually move to a slideshow presentation here. So I've been licensed as an agent since 2007. And I actively sold and participated in hundreds of transactions back in the mid to late 2000s. And then I sort of transitioned to coaching and training other real estate agents on targeted online marketing. And I built a couple of companies, multi-million-dollar companies, helping other agents. I even wrote an Amazon best-selling book on marketing and sort of the same targeted marketing type of concepts. But recently, as of this year, I went back into actively selling and actively serving local buyers and sellers. And one of the things that I've enjoyed most about that is helping folks with new construction, whether it's buying a newly built home or helping folks with the building and buying process. And so that's why I'm sharing this information with you tonight. So you're thinking about buying or building a new construction home. It can be very exciting, but it can also involve a number of stresses and strains. And my hope is that with some of this information that we're going to share with you tonight, you can avoid some pitfalls. And as I said, save yourself thousands of dollars potentially, and a lot of time and frustration. So most home building clients usually have little or no experience with the process. Now, if you've done this before, kudos, you've got experience, right? You may have bought and sold homes before, but building or buying new can be a little bit different, right? It's a different process. And when you combine that with the fact that many of our clients also have homes to sell when they're buying or building new, it can create all sorts of issues or potential issues anyway. Things like knowing how much your existing home is worth, or better yet, more importantly, how much equity is in that home, how much equity you can unlock to help with buying or building a new home. How fast is it going to sell, right? How fast is my existing home going to sell? How can I time that up with the buying or building process? What if it doesn't sell? Do I have a plan B, right? And what's the best way to buy and sell a home at the same time, right? So step one usually is to evaluate your current home. And specifically look at how fast it'll sell and at what price. Now, the good news is the market right now on resale homes, on existing resale homes, is incredibly hot. There is a incredible amount of buyer demand, and in many cases, homes are selling very quickly in a matter of days and over asking price in a lot of cases. In fact, we've had that experience with a number of our clients recently. Okay, so that's the good news, right? That's the good news. But that too can come with complications if you're building on the other side of it. However, this is why we offer a free service called a professional equity assessment report. We call it a PAIR for short. And with this free report, you'll have a great idea of what your home should sell for, and more importantly, the amount of equity you'll net from the sale. And if you'd like to request a free PAIR, professional assessment report, you can go to the link on the screen, go.centralpadreamhomes.com/PAIR. Centralpahomes.com/PAIR, or you can just shoot me an email, josh.schoenly@exprealty.com. Okay, step two, or for some, is step one. If you don't currently own a home, if you're currently renting, or some other scenario where you don't currently own, is to talk with a lender. You may end up working with one of the builder's preferred lenders, as they often offer incentives that can save you money. However, and this is a big one, we always recommend you get a first or second opinion, and we have some great lending partners we can connect you with at zero cost or obligation whatsoever. Once that's completed and we have your preliminary plan in place, it's time to start sifting and sorting through all the different builders, communities, different plans, different floor plans, different lots that are available, the amenities, all of that fun stuff. But that too can be overwhelming. And the good news is you don't have to go it alone, because we specialize in helping folks just like you find the best new construction homes and communities while assisting them in getting top dollar for their current homes. So, and if you'd like to schedule a free consultation to discuss our VIP New Home Buyer Advantage program, you can go to joshvips.com, joshvips.com. There's no cost or obligation, and as promised, we have a special offer for you at the end of this workshop. So let's dig into the 10 mistakes that you need to avoid when buying or building home, or the 10 things you need to know before buying or building a home. Number one, you want to first see your agent. Before you set foot in a model, you're going to want to know how much house you can afford, okay? And if you own a home, you'll first need to know the net proceeds. We already kind of talked about that from the sale, to figure out how much cash you'll have available, which is why we offer that professional equity analysis report. And if you're a first-time home buyer, you'll need to pre-qualify your income and credit score to help determine your buying power. This is critically important. Here's why. One of the most frustrating things is you go out, you look at a property, you look at a home, a model home, you get all excited, you get all jazzed up, only to realize that property, that home, or those upgrades that you find in that model home aren't within your reach. It can be very, very frustrating and disconcerting for you, and we want you to avoid that painful experience. All right. Number two is you want to put experience on your side. And this is important for you to understand and know. The sales agent in the model home represents the builder. Usually, they're employees of the builder with no real estate license or realtor code of ethics. Or they're the listing agent, which is no different than any other agent looking out for the interests of their client. And if you don't have a professional agent working on your side, working in the best, in your, working as a fiduciary for you, working on your best interest, then you're not exclusively represented, and that can be a dangerous proposition for you. Now, the good news is you can get that, and it doesn't cost you anything. So my team makes it our business to understand the new home buying process, the warranties, financing, and differences in price, the incentives, quality, even lot selection, to help you get the best value and reduce troublesome issues at the time of resale. All right, number three, not all builders are created equal. Not all builders are created equal. Now, this is probably pretty obvious, but there are builders known for their craftsmanship, others for innovative use of space, getting the best bang for the buck, great financing incentives, maybe some builders that focus on a particular area or school district, or customer attention during the construction and after move-in process, customer service, right? But not one builder is going to be great at all of these things. As knowledgeable in both resale and new construction, our team can help you find the perfect builder and community that's a great fit. Number four, it's important to get the whole story. Get the whole story. Check out the reputation and financial strength of the builder. Be sure to get spec sheets on the home features, covering everything from floor plans to energy efficiency ratings, et cetera, et cetera. Finding out things like, is the builder good at hitting the completion dates? Do they have a reputation for missing deadlines, which can negatively affect you if you're coordinating the sale of a current home, right? If you don't have a plan B on that. You don't want to be homeless, right? No one wants to be homeless. Okay, number five, look under the hood. You want to learn about the new home community. You want to learn about the amenities. Find out from local land use officials and those in the know about what else is planned or could be built in the area, especially if the community is surrounded by vacant land. There may already be plans for what is going in there, and it may be good or it may be potentially negative. Confirm the school district. There are some new home communities where part of the new home community is one school district and another part of it is a different school district. And so we want to verify that. Give some thought to when the community will be finished. Okay, is it the beginning of this community or is it towards the end? Because you need to consider, are you okay living around trucks and construction for years until current and future phase building is completed? If not, you might not want to be in, the first to pick a lot in a particular phase. But on the other hand, it might be worth it if you get the best lot. Okay, so they're all factors that you need to weigh and consider. Also, you want to read the rules for the homeowners association. There's very valuable information in there about community restrictions, things you can do and things you can't. If you want a dog, or what the restrictions of fencing are, or if you want an above ground pool, what are the rules on that? You want to make sure of all of these things, right? There are, in many cases, restrictions on those types of things, and you don't want to find out about these issues after the fact, after you've already put down a deposit, after you've already started building, etc. Okay, number 6, choose your options carefully. Choose your options carefully. You want to consider the base price of the home and the cost of all the upgrades to determine if the final price makes sense for the neighborhood. One thought is that you might not want to be the most expensive home on the block or the most expensive home in that phase of the community. You want to make the most of builder incentives, typically free upgrades or a credit off the purchase price. Upgrading means selecting quality above builder grade standards for things like carpet and other floor coverings, detailing, appliances and kitchen fixtures, things of that nature. Options are items the builder installs while constructing the homes. Options that add to the usable space, like a sunroom or electronic slash computer room, things of that nature, will contribute most to the resale value. A fireplace, downstairs powder room, adding full bath and built-in storage are generally also good values. But remember that some improvements can be added later, sometimes for less money, like a deck or a finished basement or upgraded landscaping, things of that nature. Okay, number 7, negotiate with the builder. Negotiate with the builder. Many buyers don't realize there may be room for negotiating the price, the upgrades, or options. Usually you'll have the most negotiating leverage on a home nearly completed but unsold, which by the way, if you would like a list of all the quick move-in homes, which are properties that fit this criteria, that they're nearly completed or completed and unsold. If you'd like a list of those, just shoot me an email and say quick move homes in the subject line, and I'll be happy to send you those. A lot of this depends on the market, though. In a seller's market, the builder, like all sellers, have more control. It's kind of where we're at right now, but that doesn't mean that we still there isn't still an opportunity to negotiate. Excuse me. The builder can easily move on to another customer if you don't like their offer, right? In a seller's market. You'll also have the best chance to negotiate with the builder when you're helping to solve a problem. For example, perhaps there's a remaining lot that the builder is having trouble getting sold. Let's say the slope is a little steeper at the back of the lot, or whatever reason. Other buyers have been reluctant to pull the trigger. If you're okay with it for a price discount or some other benefit, you're solving a problem, by helping the builder, and you'll be rewarded for that as well. Okay, number 8, give some thought to resale value. Even if you don't have any plans to sell your home anytime in the near future, life events can occur that make selling a home a necessity. With new construction, resales can be tricky. Resale buyers may not value the same amenities that you did at the time of contract, and therefore may not pay more for them. For example, lot premiums. Builders often tack thousands of dollars onto the price of a lot if they feel it has more value and or appeal. These premiums can range from $2,000 up to $15,000 or more. However, at resale, buyers are going to look at comparable sales in the area. Even if the lot makes a home more appealing, buyers usually aren't going to care about the premium you paid. And as previously stated, you want to spend your money on amenities that predictably have resale appeal, which include things like additional finished living space, more bathrooms, etc. Okay. How to find new construction deals. Many, if not most, new construction communities are listed like other homes. As a result, much of the information much of that information is on an MLS site like ours, centralpadreamhomes.com. Centralpadreamhomes.com. Excuse me. However, a new construction only sites exist that have much more detailed information about builders, communities, and plans. And you can simply contact us and we can get you plugged into any and all of that additional information. All right. Number 10, it all starts with learning your financing options. As in resale homes, you'll want to prearrange your financing and know your options. How much down payment you have, what's the interest rate. They're still historically low right now, by the way. You can get predictable information on all of this, even though you won't be able to lock anything in until you're deeper into the process. You'll get valuable insight on decisions like whether or not you'll need to sell your current home before you close, and other things like that. You'll also learn your exact price range, your purchasing power. As I mentioned already, many buyers make the mistake of wandering into a builder's model before putting a plan together that considers all of these 10 things. And we don't want you to be frustrated, especially early on in the process, which should be excited. Now, by the way, I put together, and this was kind of last minute. There are three special financing options available right now that that would allow you to potentially buy a whether it's a new construction home or even a resale with 0 down payment. And if you'd like more information on those 3 programs, just, again, shoot me an email, josh.schoenly@exprealty.com, josh.schoenly@exprealty.com. I'll be happy to send you that information. So here's how we can help you. Here's how we can help you. We specialize in helping buyers navigate through the new construction process. We'll put you in touch with our lender team member who offers all the best new construction loans and new construction end loans. There are a couple of different types. You'll get pre-approved approved and be ready to visit model homes. We'll connect you with the best online sources for new construction information about builders, communities, plans, and prices. We'll visit model homes with you, me or somebody on my team, and be with you when you sit down to build out the house. We'll make sure that you have guidance in making selections, pricing, and ensure you're being offered all the appropriate incentives. And here's the best part. I mentioned this briefly, but I'll mention it again. You owe us nothing for the help. We're paid through funds that builders use to pay agents who assist in the process. And the funds are built into the product and don't increase the price of the home whatsoever. So good stuff. Now, here's your next best steps. Schedule your free, no hassle, no obligation VIP New Home Buyer Advantage program consultation at joshvips.com, www.joshvips.com, or you probably don't even need the www if you just type into your web browser, joshvips.com. And we'll work together to create a custom plan for you and your goals. We'll go over all the potential builder incentives and special financing programs that may apply in your situation. And let's not forget about the special offer that I promised at the beginning. So here's our special offer for you. If you have a home to sell, we'll rebate you $1,000 off the commission on the sale of your current home when you build a new one. And if you have friends or family who are building, we'll do the same apply. Now, a few conditions apply, but nothing major. And as an additional special bonus, if you decide not to build and instead purchase a resale home using our team as your agent, for both transactions, we'll pay you the rebate on that as well. If you don't have a home to sell, we still have something special for you. Okay, don't worry. And in fact, that special offer is worth about the same value-wise. So to claim your $1,000 rebate coupon and schedule your free VIP New Home Buyer Advantage consultation call, go to joshvips.com, joshvips.com, or if you'd prefer, you can call or text me at 717-510-1452, 717-510-1452, or just email me at josh.schoenly@exprealty.com, josh.schoenly@exprealty.com. Now, do we have any questions? You can comment if you're watching the live stream or after, and I'll chime in on those, or we can use the Q&A box. I gotta figure out how to get that up here. Let's get out of the get out of here, and let's pull up the Q&A. Okay, looks like we're good there. Okay, well then, here's how we'll wrap up. If you have questions and you just don't want to post them in the comments, or you're not comfortable asking them live here, once again, just email me at the email address on the screen, or you can call or text me at this number right here, 717-510-1452. And I'm happy to help. We're here to help and serve in any way that we can, regardless of whether you're ready to do something right now or months from now, weeks from now, whatever the case may be, years from now. In fact, I spoke with someone today that they weren't really looking to do anything for 2 or 3 years, but we still had a great conversation, and we'll still be here and be ready to help Tom, that was the fellow's name, whenever he's ready. Okay, well, thanks so much for everyone hopping on here with me. And if there's anything we can do for you, you can schedule a free consultation on that VIP New Home Buyer Advantage program at joshvips.com, or you can email me, josh.schoenly@exprealty.com, or just call or text me at 510-1452. Thanks so much for spending some time with me. I hope you have a great night and a great weekend. Take care, and hopefully talk soon.